Microsoft Word Chapter 6, Projects 1E and 1F. Project 1E, renaming and opening documents. All right, so we're going to rename a document in the Computer Docs folder by completing the following steps. 1A, at the Open dialog box, with your homework for Chapter 6 folder open, double-click Computer Docs. So you should be inside your Computer Docs folder right there. Okay? 1B, click Robots, the file name Robots, single click it to select it. And then we're going to go Organize and Rename, which of course you could have right-clicked and renamed as well. And we're going to name it Androids. Check your spelling and then press Enter. Okay, and they're in alphabetical order, so it's going to jump it right up to the top. Step number 2, capture the open dialog box as an image and insert the image in a document by completing the following steps. Press Alt Print Screen. Okay, you've done that a few times. That should be pretty easy by now. Close your open dialog box. And you need a new blank document. Control N as in Nancy, right? Okay. And all we're going to do is paste this. Again, you can go right here to paste. You can right-click and paste. However you want to do it, works just fine. Step number 3, close the document without saving it. This is kind of starting to get on my last nerve. Close the document without saving it. All right. I'll be more patient. Sorry. Step number 4, display the open dialog box and back again on your flash drive to your Chapter 6 homework, right? And so we want to, I'm going to go up a level because it says it wants my Chapter 6 homework folder to be the active folder. Change the dialog box view by clicking the Change Your View button arrow and then clicking Large Icons. Okay, that's right over here on the right-hand side. Do you see it right here? It says Change Your View. If you hit that down pointing arrow, you can see you have extra large icons, medium icons, small icons, list, details, tiles, and content. And they want us to go with large icons. Okay, change the view again by clicking the Change Your View button and then clicking Content. Okay. Step number 7, change the view back to a list. So list lets you see more documents at once. I'm sure you could tell when you started doing those other views, you had to scroll up and down to see everything. It's a lot harder to see. So I generally keep everything on a list just because it's faster and easy for me to see, but that's a personal preference and you can certainly have your view any way you want it. All right, at the open dialog box, click the Computer Docs folder to select it. So single click, don't double click it. If you double clicked it and you went into it, you need to go back up and you just want to single click. So it's in blue. Okay? Step 9, click the Organize button and then click Delete. You know what I'm going to say next, right? That you could have just right-clicked it and hit delete. If a message displays asking if you want to remove the folder and its contents. Okay, so when you remove a folder, you also remove all the contents inside it. Okay, so anything that's underneath there is going to be deleted as well. In this case, it's just some junk we threw over there just so you could learn to do this. So feel free to hit yes. In the real world, you would want to make triple Chihuahua dog sure before you delete a folder off your flash drive because all the contents inside that folder will be gone and they're not recoverable from a flash drive. Okay? All right. Step number 11, select Comp Keyboards right there and Comp Terms. So Control click, okay, non-adjacent selection. All right, it says click the open button in the lower right corner. Here's the thing. Sometimes on the networks at school, this doesn't work and you have to open each file separately, okay? At home, you can open multiple files, but a lot of times here at the school, you can't. So if you can't open them at the same time, that's okay. It's totally all right. You can open them separately. And if you notice what step 13 says, close them. So let's try it and see. I got them both. Okay, I don't think that'll happen in a lab, but you know what? Give it a try. And now all you have to do is close them both, and then we're going to move on to Project 1F. All right, project 1F, saving in different file formats. Open apartment lease, which is right there, APT lease. And we're going to save this in a Word 97 to 2003 format. So step A, it tells you to go file and export. You know, you can also just do this from a normal everyday file save as, but we're going to do it the way they have in the book. All right, file and export. Okay. At the export backstage area, click the change file type option, which is right there. Step C, click the Word 97 to 2003 documents. It's right there. Okay. And then click Save As. Now, we could have skipped all of that and pressed F12, and we would have been right here, and we could have gone to our Save As type and dropped this down and selected Word 97 to 2003 document, which I think is a lot faster and easier and saves a lot of steps. But I'm being good and doing it like the book tells you to. Step D, at the Save As dialog box with the Save As type option changed to Word 97 to 2003, which is right there. We want to actually rename this file, and I'm sure we just we're going to go 6-apartment lease, but then we're going to put on some more, and we're going to go Word 97 through 2003. This is actually really important when you save to different file types, so that you can see it in the name of the document so you know what you're getting into. Okay? Press your Enter key. Okay, take a look at your title bar, and you're going to see it says compatibility mode. That's a warning that it wasn't, sorry, I have other software on my computer. That's a warning that it wasn't created in the version of Word that we are currently working. Okay? Step number 3, click the Design tab. And notice that the Themes, Colors, and Fonts buttons right here are dimmed. Okay? That's because they are not available in Word 97 through 2003. This was new stuff that came after those versions of the software. So when you have an older file type, you won't have all the options in 2016 available to you. Go ahead and close this document. And then we're going to go right back to your flash drive and your Chapter 6 homework. And we're going to open Apartment Lease again. This time we're going to do a plain text file. Now your book's going to have you go through all this export stuff again, and I'm out of patience with that. So I'm just going to press F12 because I know that all I have to do is go to my Save As type. And in our Save As type, we want plain text. It's right there. Plain text. Okay? And then we're going to have to rename this file. Now that's true. Again, you always want to warn about what type of file it is. Okay? So now we change the name. So Save As type is plain text. File name is 6-apartment lease-plain text, right? And when you have all of that, go ahead and hit save. You're going to get a file conversion dialog box, and this is going to warn you, you're going to lose formatting pictures and objects. Okay, they're going to be lost. That's okay. We're doing this for a reason, and we want it this way. You always leave this radio button left onto Windows default. Okay, and after it's given you your warning, you go ahead and you click OK. Now, we need to go ahead and close this file. Control F4. Okay, and now we need to go back to Control O and then go here. Now, what happens is it says right here that's only going to show us Word documents. So that file is not going to show up because it's not a Word document, is it? So the Word 97 2003 we saved is still a Word doc, but that plain text file is not a Word doc. So we're going to hit this down pointing arrow and we're going to switch this to all files. Okay? And when you switch it to all files, you're going to find your plain text. There's also some graphics in this particular chapter, but there's your plain text file right there. Okay? Go ahead and open it up. If you get a file conversion dialog box, again, it's just a warning. It's going to warn you, hey, this is not going to be pretty. Go ahead and hit OK. And that's what a plain text file looks like. Okay? Your character and your paragraph formatting have all been removed. All right, close this file and you're ready to move on to the next video.